Referee is Roy Francis. Here's the challenger. Not a bad record. The reigning champion of Great Britain.
From St Albans, the former British featherweight champion, challenging for the title, Sean Murphy.
Tremendous atmosphere.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent in the blue corner with the red shorts, with 14 wins from 24 contests, 7 inside the distance from Cardiff, the reigning WBO.
Well, it's not the greatest of records, but Steve Robinson is the champion. And that crowd has got to be worth a couple of rounds to him.
For sure. Partisan crowd, to say the least. Tremendous support for Robinson.
8 stone, 13 3/4 pounds, and Robinson 9 stone exactly.
9 stone exactly from Robinson. That's the way to do it, right on the button. He looks in superb condition. He's a great physique for a featherweight. Robinson's about 5'6" inches tall, and he's not stocky and short and squat. He's loose but well muscled, as we can see, and strong and durable.
I'm going to ask you before we start, Barry. This is your old division. How would you have fought these guys, the two completely different fighters?
And I tried to box Robinson, give him a bit of movement, and side to side, outbox him. Whereas Murphy, I would have stayed on top of him, because he doesn't like to be forced back. Give him lots of upper body movement and whack him around the solar plexus, because most of the people who have watching this fight probably seen him fight Daru for the British title a couple of years ago, and he didn't like the body shots at all. But strong and durable, very tough guy. Robinson's going for the body there, picking those shots. He's a short, quick puncher, Robinson. The way to fight him is to stay on the outside and give him movement, whereas Sean doesn't like to move around and outbox. He likes to get stuck in, and he's going to find it very difficult to be patient and to try and outbox this guy. And it's the wrong thing to do, to fight him on the inside. Robinson, he loves to fight close. He loves to get into he loves to get down in the trenches and start digging away to the body and to the head, because this is his fight plan. He can do that. He can do that better than anything else.
Yeah, we saw when he fought Alan Mackay. I mean, Mackay really took 4-5 rounds off him, but he just would not stop. He's got a heart like a lion. He's as brave as they come, and you've almost got to beat a fellow like him twice.
Yeah, when McMillan beat Murphy, he stayed on the outside and outboxed him, but that can be dangerous because he's a long puncher. The way to fight him is to fight him in close and tuck up nice and tight when he comes at you. Give him movement side to side. Good attack from Murphy.
Good start by the challenger.
Tremendous pace this fight has started off with. They're firing all sorts of combinations at each other. Robinson, see the way he likes to get in close, dig that body, and those punches to the head. He got all the weight. He's a little short, and he's locking his body in behind every one of them. Lots of weight in them. Little whacks them into the body, and he's digging his weight. Look at the way he moves his body when he's throwing those hooks. Turns himself right round, pivots right round on his toes, and whacks all the weight into them.
Fabulously muscled.
Very, very good physique.
Well, the crowd have given it some welly right from the off. Wonderful atmosphere.
These guys are going to have put a lot of work into this, because with the clash of styles, they're going to be fighting tooth and nail for the rest. That's a good left hook to the body by Robinson. See the way he just planted that right into the pit of the stomach there. Got between Murphy's elbows. Ooh, that right hand twisting over Robinson's head. Murphy delivering good shots on the inside there.
I was going to say, they've gone off at a hell of a pace, even for featherweights.
Yeah, and it looks like, it always looked like it was going to be that sort of, look at that right hand from Murphy. Try to get it down the pipe, and Robinson.
End of the round.
It's a hell of a round. Good opening round. Fought at a cracking pace.
Well, this is the first Welsh world champion that has paraded in front of the home fans for a quarter of a century odd. I don't want to lose him, not in his first title defence. Looks very confident.
Here we see some work on the inside. Murphy was after landing a right hand and tried the uppercut, and look at the way Robinson. He's much better on the inside, Robinson, because he punches shorter, and Murphy needs room and leverage to land those long punches, but you can see that he lands them. He throws them that often, some of them get through. But he's long-armed and doesn't like to fight when somebody's right up close. He's much more effective when he got a guy on the end of his punches.
Ernie Fossey in the Murphy corner. Ernie, wily old bird, been around a very, very long time.
Yeah, one of the better trainers, knows his stuff, and certainly one of the best cutsmen in the business. Second only to Paddy Byrne.
Roy Francis refereeing his world title clash. How did you score the first round?
God, that's a hard one. A very even round.
I just shaded it Murphy, maybe. But it was pretty close. Murphy doing the pressing.
Well, watch how reserved Robinson. Nothing. He's conserving all his energy, tucking his hands up nice and tight. Doesn't bob and weave. Just keeps his hands up, tucked up, and takes most of the punches around the top of the head. He offers his forehead, but he likes to fight in close. So when Murphy stops punching, he starts. Gets him in close, and this is where he loves it, because he can turn the guy around, whack away with his short, snappy punches. He's not a powerful puncher, but he throws a lot of shots, and they're hurtful, quick combinations, and they grind you down. And when you get tired, they really start to have an effect on you. Now he's picking his shots to the body well, Robinson. Look, doubling them up, trying to get through Murphy's tight defence. The left hook to the body for Murphy. This is good stuff. I mean, you don't see many British fighters fighting with intelligence on the inside like this, and these guys are really putting on a show here.
I think these two boys have taken a leaf out of your book, Barry, because both of them are throwing almost as many body shots as they are head shots.
Well, people and trainers, I'm afraid, don't put enough emphasis on body punches. Body punches are tremendous when you have a long fight, as we've seen many times before. Look at the way that Murphy's concentrating on the body, turning those around. You know, those punches are all borderline, but he's not hitting them low, and he's hitting the top of the cup protector. Murphy's clinching and getting himself bent over to try and protect himself. And Robinson's getting his hands tucked up. Those punches are just hitting him on the side of the glove there. They have no effect. And you see the way Robinson opens his gloves up and puts them on either side of his temple. Good work from him. Murphy again. Unfortunately with Murphy, he does seem to tend to throw the right hand the same way, and he repeats it over and over again. It comes over the head, just touches with the left and swings his big right hand over the top. And Robinson seems to have figured that out quite quickly. He's getting his hands tucked up, and that's the way when he gets back to the ropes, he gets his head down almost parallel with the floor, and gets his hands across to protect himself from the uppercut. See those little quick rapid punches there from Robinson there? Murphy can't seem to do that on the inside. He needs room.
Good fight.
Tremendous fight. Very close round again.
Well, I'm coming off the fence, and so I gave the first one to Murphy, I gave the second one to Robinson. This is Sean Murphy. Some action from round two.
Yes, all this work is really good. Now what's Robinson? He turns him to the side, picks those shots round the elbows on both occasions, doubles it up to the head, right hands. He's mixing his shots up to the head and to the body. That's really intelligent work from him. And in the early rounds again, he's putting the body shots in, because 3 good body shots, even 3 properly landed body shots in the early rounds, takes your legs away in the later stages, grinds a guy down. Doesn't realise it in the late rounds, but his legs just won't move. His brain wants him to move, but they just won't work for you.
If Robinson wins and retains his title, the talk at ringside is that his next defence would be against Colin McMillan here in Cardiff. This, of course, McMillan's old title, and that would be one intriguing fight.
Well, McMillan has already beaten Murphy.
That's right.
And, he's beaten him on points over 12 rounds, and I don't think Murphy won one round. I think he won 1 round and had a share of another. McMillan just completely outboxed him and put on a superb performance. But if Robinson wins this one, it'll be a tremendous fight. And I'm sure that if Murphy wins it, it'll be a tremendous fight too, because he'd want to win that fight again.
Well, Murphy giving it every inch so far.
I know he's trained very hard for this, and I know he's been working with bantamweights and featherweights and light welterweights in New Cross gym. He's been working really hard.
And just a little footnote to what we were saying earlier, Barry, you know, with the power and intensity that we've got inside the ring and the atmosphere outside the ring, I don't know how anybody can say this isn't a worthwhile world title fight. It's a terrific fight.
Yes, it's a tremendous fight, there's no doubt, and these guys are going at it like two bulls. They're just whacking away at each other. This is a tremendous round as well. The pace of this fight is incredible.
And this is the Murphy that we saw against Alan Mackay. When you think he's being outfought and outthought, wrong. Back he comes. And Francis says, watch the heads, boys. He's one tough cookie, he really is. Mark Hugh, we thought John Davison was too.
You see what Murphy's doing, he's really trying with his punches, and he's actually showing them a fraction before he throws them, but look at the amount of them that actually land in comparison to Robinson's. Now they're not as, they don't look as powerful as Murphy's, but they're all getting through. He's picking those shots very well, and he's tucking up himself and not getting hit with counter punches. Those are going round the side and hitting him on the gloves when he's trying that uppercut. So Robinson is he's landing the better, he's hitting the target area much more than Murphy. Again, he's warned by Roy Francis for hitting on the borderline, but they're not actually doing him any damage. They're just hitting the top of the cup, and in fact it's a wasted punch. But watch the way those little rapid fire short punches from Robinson get through. And he's fighting to a really good tactical plan here. He's picking all of these shots very well. Murphy coming firing back again, but Robinson is a tough cookie. This is a tremendous pace.
Great fight. Good round. Couldn't split him.
Yet even. The air of confidence is there with Robinson, and giving him that title is just turned him completely from being an average fighter to being a very good one.
That's right. All through his career, really, he's been the opponent, and now he's the governor. Now he's the champion. Round 8. Robinson in red, Murphy in the blue and gold. Roy Francis refereed this contest with his usual peerless skill.
Murphy desperately needs to hurt the champion now. He needs to hurt him and take control again. We're going into the last quarter of the fight, and he needs a big punch or a big combination. He dipped at the knees there from a good left hook from Robinson. Trying desperately hard, but becoming predictable now and open to quick counters from Robinson.
And doesn't seem to be too much power in Murphy anymore.
He's a tired fighter. Trying the body shots, walking under those. Oh, landed a cracking right hand. Now that's exactly what he needed. That's a good right hand from Sean Murphy. Beautiful shot, like a right hook. No doubt about that. Robinson stopped him punching. He's keen to hold on the inside. That's the first time we've seen that. It's a good shot from Murphy. Now see, has he got enough left to take control of this? And Robinson seems to have recovered. He's coming back with the shots himself.
That was a good shot though from the challenger.
Cracking right hand. Beautiful punch. Robinson seems to have made a recovery. He takes a great shot. Robinson's a really strong and durable guy.
Well, that might just possibly have been Murphy's last hurrah. We shall see. Robinson still looks awesomely strong.
Yeah, he's coming back after. Now that's very disheartening for a fighter when you've hit a guy with one of your best shots and he comes back at you. It's really hard to take it, especially when you're tired yourself.
Yeah, he looks a little bit apprehensive now, does Murphy. As if to say, well, I've hit you with one great shot and you're still in front of me, and I think I might be in trouble.
Yeah, there's still 4 rounds to go here, and 3.5. Murphy is starting to come apart here.
Oh, good left.
Beautiful left hook. That's a cracking shot. Now, what Robinson's doing, those little stabbing punches have now become heavy punches. He's starting to put his weight behind them. When he gets close, he's digging everything into them. They're coming from the ball of his foot right to the end of his fist. He's turning all his weight into it. Because Murphy is staying there and he's not moving away so much, and he's easy to hit. He's got him, he's
the legs
grinding him
dipped
down.
again.
Legs are looking very tired, and as you said, they've dipped at the knees.
And he's starting to blow. And he's starting to mark up, starting to bleed, starting to look like a beaten fighter.
They're very tired looking, going back to the corner. And what impressed me about Robinson in that round, the pace was the same as it was in the first, and his defence was every bit as tight. Didn't get caught with any silly punches.
Seconds out, round 9.
Robinson, there can be no doubt, is in command points-wise at the moment. Now, can Murphy find another right, the equal of the one that he landed in the 8th round?
Yeah, there's very little left in the tank, unfortunately. He showed the signs of a weary, tired fighter at the end of the 8th round, and he's looked to me for the first time to be seeming to be coming apart. And Robinson looks strong, and he wants to pick it up where he left it off. I don't know if there's another degree of endurance left in Murphy. He's really tired looking. Those are good short punches again from Robinson. Quick fire combinations again.
No answer from Murphy.
Good stuff from him. They're all landing. They're hurting this kid.
Everyone getting through.
One of them. And he's really whacking him around the body too. Murphy looks really tired. He's trying again. He missed
swung himself off his feet. The nose bleeding. Oh, good straight left.
Solid left jab. Now this is where he's putting the weight. Now those are really looking. Murphy's falling to pieces here. He's looking like really shaky indeed.
And the crowd can sense that Robinson on the brink of retaining his title.
This is it. Oh,
got him down now.
Hand around his head. That's it. Down on the floor. Can he beat the count here? He looks really tired.
Mandatory 8.
He's leaving it a bit late here.
Hasn't made it.
Tremendous performance by Robinson.
Well,
no complaints for the corner. I think Murphy has just accepted that there was nothing left there. He wasn't able to beat the count.
That was a real champion's performance. No doubt